Congressman Rob Simmons to come forward.
I want to thank Marty, Flynn, and the Brookfield Republican Town Committee for putting on this wonderful event here this evening. I'm Rob Simmons, and I am proud to be a Connecticut Republican. Over the years, I've been to Republican candidate events where you have the candidate, the candidate's wife, and the caterer. And when I look around this group here tonight, I know we're back, I know this is our time, and this is our opportunity, and we're going to make the most of it. It is absolutely a fact. And just in case you didn't notice, I am on the ballot. Dick Blumenthal is a Democrat candidate. Let's think about him for a minute. He said he served in Vietnam, but he didn't. I did. And it was no mistake for me to say I did, because I was there for about 20 months with the U.S. Army and another 2 years with the CIA. And when you serve in a war zone, it doesn't leave you. You don't forget about it. And I would ask, are there any veterans in the group here tonight? Please raise your hands. And I thank you for your service. I came back from Vietnam in 1968 with a pledge that to those who had died there that I would no longer pursue my career in a family business, that I would pursue a career of public service. That was my pledge to those who never made it back, to those fine young men, and yes, those 7 young women. And I've done that ever since. I've served with the CIA, undercover, in China, with my wife, on difficult and dangerous missions, teasing out secret information about nuclear proliferation, something that was a problem then, and guess what? With Iran and North Korea, it's still a problem. We need people in the Senate, in the Congress, who know something about that. Dick Blumenthal doesn't know anything about that. Picking up from Peter Schiff, who's done a marvelous job of energizing these campaigns and energizing our debates and discussions. Business is important. Knowledge of business is important. Dick Blumenthal said lawsuits create jobs. Is there anyone in the room other than the lawyers who think that lawsuits create jobs? Please raise your hand. No, they don't. And by the way, we need lawyers. Lawyers are important. But lawsuits don't create jobs. And in my 2 years as business advocate of the state of Connecticut, going to 400 businesses around the state, one a day, every day, 5 days a week, 52 weeks of the year, I discovered that the backbone of our economy is small business, that small business here in Connecticut, 73%, 9 or less employees, 53%, 4 or less employees. How much money or how much support did small business get from the stimulus package? Anybody in the room? Nothing. Nada. Zero. And as for his performance as Attorney General, Dick Blumenthal said he was protecting the consumer with those $100 million lawsuits. Where's Jerry Farrell? Jerry still here? Jerry, step forward. Jerry, I thought you were Commissioner of Consumer Affairs. Is that not correct?
Yeah.
You were. You are. You're protecting the consumers. We don't need the Attorney General running around with his high-profile lawsuits doing all that kind of BS. One thought for those of you running for state office. The population of the state of Connecticut over the last 30 years is flat at about 3 million. The red line in this chart is the cost of government over the same 30 years, through the roof. Through the roof, and to collect against those expenditures, we have 347 taxes. Is that a good thing? No. But the worst part is this, gentlemen and ladies, the worst part is that 200 of the 347 generate only $22 million of revenue. Is that a burden on our citizens? Yes. Is that a burden on our businesses? Yes. Is that a burden that needs to be lifted off of our citizens beginning January of next year because we voted Republicans into the governor's office, into the lieutenant governor's office, into all of the constitutional office, and into the House and into the Senate? Yes. Yeah.